Clionadh and welcome back to Brand Name Beauty and Lifestyle. And today we're going to be instituting Self-Care September. Sorry, allergies. I actually had this filmed and I was going to get it up in the first day or two of September, but when I went and sat down, Sunday night to edit it, it was a hot mess. I was kind of rambling and blah, 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 and I lost my thinking points way too many times. So here I am Monday filming it again. I think I was probably rambling because, well, you know, I'd seen baby Charlie a lot. Here's a couple pictures of her. Isn't she cute? Oh my gosh, my heart. My heart just can't take it anymore. Yeah, I can. Bring on the baby. Anyway, I'm going to be talking about self-care and why everybody should be doing self-care. Mainly because if you don't take care of yourself, how are you going to take care of anybody else in your life? You're not. That's right. And women are especially bad at it. We are horrible at doing self-care. We just are. We're horrible at it. So I'm going to institute Self-Care September. I want you guys to try to do a couple of these at least a few times during the month of September. And leave me a message in the comment section about which ones you're going to be trying. I'll tell you which ones I'm going to be trying. There are several different categories of self-care, and I've just narrowed it down to just these 5. Physical, mental, social, emotional, and spiritual. Those are categories of self-care that you can delve into. Now, of course, everybody knows physical self-care, such as exercising, eating a healthier diet, but did you know that even things like stretching is great self-care? Loving an animal, and I mean like going up to a cat, a dog, one that you know. I mean, just don't go up to some random dog outside and give him a hug, as he might try to bite your face off. Or in the category, or in like for me, I have a raccoon that comes up almost every night. Here's a picture. I call him Rocket. Of course I call him Rocket. I'm such a geek. And I know if I went and tried to hug Rocket, he would probably eat my face off. Even though I kind of would like to hug him. Or at least touch him. Because I'm weird that way. Things like that are also very good for you physically. Cat purrs are actually known to help reduce blood pressure. If you don't think that's good for your health, where have you been living? So those are things that are physical, but they can also help you mentally. Did you know working out can help you mentally and can help you emotionally? Don't think I'm kidding there. Have you ever had just like a really, really, really crappy day at work? Oh, I know, I've had several. And if I do like a kickboxing workout and work out some of my aggressions, I just feel better emotionally. So some of these are like intertwined. Now, ways to do self-care for your mental status. Reading, especially fiction. Get yourself out of this news that we have that's always bad, bad, bad. The hurricane, all the mass shootings. Get yourself, for you women, some of that girl porn, you know. I mean, get yourself a cheesy ass romance book. Read yourself some little fiction thing. I mean, just get your mind off of everything. Coloring. Coloring is so good for you, both physically, mentally, emotionally, everything. I have some colored pencils and coloring books that I will take to work, and when we have a little downtime, I'll break them out, and it just makes my stress level go from here to about here. I wish I'd bring it down to like completely under the camera, but at least it goes from here down to here, which is something, you know. I just feel good. Get off your phone or your computer, even for an hour. Put your phone away, put it on mute, just put it away. Turn your laptop off, turn your tablet off, just get off of social media for a little while. My word, I read social media and I swear my stress level goes up just because you're reading people's ideas that are just like, how can they be that stupid? And they're reading yours thinking, how can they be that stupid? See what I mean? Get off your social media. Learn something new. Take up a new hobby. Learn a new trade. Not a new trade, but you know, if you've always thought you wanted to learn how to crochet, learn how to crochet. If you always thought you wanted to learn how to knit, learn how to knit. If you always wanted to become a photographer, learn how to do photography. Take a class. Learn something new. Even if it's just online classes. You just learn something. It's good for your brain. And declutter. Be it a room, a closet, a dresser drawer, something. Decluttering your life of your stuff actually helps your mind. It kind of clears up your mind. It's like it declutters your brain. So pick something and declutter it. Like I say, it doesn't even have to be something big. If you think you just need to declutter your jeans drawer, declutter your jeans drawer. You'll feel better afterwards. Now, a few self-care ideas for how to self-care for yourself socially. How about actually going and meeting up with friends? Not just online, but actually going and sitting with them and visiting with them, you know, in real life. I know. And that might be a good time to put your phone away. Just saying. Go to the nursing home and visit the old people. Not only will you enjoy it, but you might find someone there who is incredibly interesting. They have seen some shit. If you don't think some 85-year-old has seen some stuff in their time, they've seen wars, they've seen the growth and the explosion of technology like you wouldn't believe, and there's some of them out there that are using computers just about as good as you can. I've seen it. They are so interesting. Write a letter to someone. I know, a real letter, you know, one that you have to put in an envelope and put a stamp on it and put it in the post box. Find someone's address and write them a letter. It'll also be good for them socially, because who gets letters nowadays? Oh, maybe at Christmas time you get those annoying, here's what my family has done all year long. Aren't we so wonderful? We've done all these wonderful things. I have a couple family members that do that. But write a letter. And if you don't have anybody to write to, there's still pen pals groups out there. You can probably find one online. And write a letter. It's good for you. A few self-care ideas to self-care for yourself emotionally. Journal. I used to journal quite often, and I've kind of gotten away with it, or away from it, and I really need to get back to journaling, because, I don't know, it just kind of helps clear everything up in my brain. It makes me feel better. Reflect on what you're grateful for. No matter how crappy your life seems to be, there's at least one or two things in your life that you can be grateful for. Your pets, your kids, your parents, you've got a house. There's something. The fact that you're watching this on YouTube means you have some sort of phone and Wi-Fi signal, right? There's people out there that don't have that. There's something that you can be grateful for. Make a list. Pretty soon you'll be like, wow, I've got a lot of stuff to feel grateful for. And lastly, learn to say no. How many times can you work? At least for us nurses, can you work? No. Learn to say no. Can you do this? No. Unless it's something you really, really want to do, learn to say no. It's okay to say that word sometimes if it means the difference between you feeling like you're emotionally just about ready to break, or you need a day just to like decompress, it's okay to say the word no. Ways to take care of yourself spiritually. Number one, pray. Now, this would probably work better if you are somewhat religious. You know, I'm a Christian, so of course I will be praying to the Christian God because that's what I believe in. But there are so many other religions out there, and I'm not saying one is better than the other. Oh, what's that cat doing out there? Hold on. Stupid cat. I went to go let him in and he looked at me and ran back down the stairs. Sherlock is crazy. Oh, I was on praying. That's right. But sometimes if you are somewhat religious and you have a deity that you believe in, if you connect with them through prayer, it just helps your whole spirit feel better. And if you are not religious in any particular way, meditate. And even people who are religious can still meditate. Sometimes you meditate and pray at the same time, but meditate, calm your mind, calm your spirit, and kind of get in touch with yourself. It just makes you feel so much better. So those are just a few ideas. There are hundreds of ideas, like taking hot baths, which can be either mentally or physically or a little bit of both. I mean, there are so many ideas. Mani-pedis, facials, mostly those are physical. There's just so many ideas. And I would like to have anyone that watches this video do 1 or 2 of these this month. Just take care of yourself in some way. Me personally, I'm going to get back into journaling once in a while. I'm also going to start my prayer life going again a little stronger. My prayer life has been kind of this summer because I've just kind of been busy. I've been praying a lot for the birth of a healthy granddaughter, and thank you, Jesus. He answered that prayer, hell yes. I'm going to try to kind of like wean myself a little bit off the internet because I could probably stand to be on the internet a little bit less often. And I've already got my fitness goals set on my fitness channel. I'll put a link, I think, up in the cards for that if you care to watch my fitness channel. It's called Rhonda Gets Fit. So far I haven't gotten real fit, but I'm working at it. And so yeah, those are some of the things that I'm going to do to take care of myself, because if I don't take care of myself, I can't take care of my kids, my husband, my granddaughter, my patients. I need to take care of me first. And that's something that everybody really should be doing, is taking care of you. So like I always say, peace, love, and take care of yourself, because, well, if you don't take care of yourself, how can you take care of anybody else, right? Right. That's the nurse's orders. Bye-bye.